you're a coach in the NFL, you likely had a very supportive, encouraging mom or mom figure that sacrificed to make that dream possible. Tonight, we have another dream being made. With the 58th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Jack Bech, wide receiver, Texas Christian. Just win, baby.
This is going to be one of the more emotional selections in this entire draft. Jack Bech started his career at LSU, finished out as a tremendous player at TCU. As you see his family reacting in Lafayette, Louisiana, this coming just mere months after the loss of his older brother Tiger and the terrorist attacks in the early morning hours in New Orleans. And you saw it in the Senior Bowl. Jack went to the Senior Bowl, played extraordinarily well, caught the game-winning touchdown pass, and then you see him wearing a lapel pin that honors his brother as well. It's an emotional night for sure for the Bech family.
My brother's name is Tiger Bech. He was my best friend. He was my mentor. He was the person I always looked up to, the person I always wanted to be. He died January 1st, 2025 in the terror attacks in New Orleans on Bourbon Street.
Breaking news, a pickup truck plowed into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street.
14 innocent victims all dying.
He was the person who first saw greatest in me. He went on to play college football at Princeton University up in New Jersey.
Tiger Bech, he is gone for 70.
Whenever a team gets me, they're not only meeting Jack Bech, but they're meeting Tiger Bech. I have 2 different tattoos to remember him and to represent him. So the first one I have is 7 to Heaven. It's the number he wore in high school and in college. And the second one is Roman numerals. It's right over my heart. It's his birthday, January 28th, 1997, and the day he died, January 1st, 2025. And they just go and represent that they're both on my left side, that he's my other half, and he'll forever be my other half.
Jack had a 1,000-yard season for the Horned Frogs after transferring to TCU the 2023 season. And the Senior Bowl Most Valuable Player. I mentioned this play earlier. It turned out to be, look, at the Senior Bowl, you're just trying to impress the scouts, show how you work and all of that. But then it came right down to the end with Jack wearing Tigers number 7 and then made this memorable play on 4th and goal for the game-winning touchdown.
Walk-off touchdown for Jack Bech. And Reese, we talked a lot about the personal story here for Jack Bech. Throughout the process, you can ask Mel Kiper about this. I probably brought him up once a week on our show. This is my guy here. Last I checked, there are 2 primary jobs for wide receivers. We got to get over, we got to catch the football. I don't care if this guy runs a 4.55 or whatever the 40 time, find him in for him. He did not right one run during the pre-draft process. He's consistently getting open at the top of routes. On top of that, he never drops anything.
No.
You throw the ball outside of his frame, he's going to catch it. You throw the ball when there are defenders bearing down on him, he is going to catch it. He's tough after the catch. And this process can be complicated because you don't always know what you're getting in the combination of player and person. I'm not sure there's any prospect in the entire draft that I feel as confident in when you take the combination of not just what you see on the field, but who this player is off the field as a human as well. I love this selection for the Raiders.
I mean, look at some of the outstanding receivers that TCU has produced, and Jack Bech stacks up very well with them. Jack Bech, selected by the Las Vegas Raiders.
The Home Depot has fast, free delivery, so you can refresh your outdoor space in no time. We bring what you need, and you bring it to life. Order today and get fast, free delivery from the Home Depot.
Product range from product not yet rated.
We are about to rip.
Hello?
JD, it's Coach DQ with the Commanders. You ready for this?
Be ready, Coach.
Man, I already know. You've been building for this
Your whole life.
Just sit with that a minute, man, how important this is. Because anyone don't make it this far. Anyone don't make it to the top. not just talking anymore. No, sir.
With Snapdragon, there's no limit to what you can do and what you can discover on the fastest PCs with multi-day battery life. Unlock your potential with Snapdragon at the heart of your PC.
Old ideas are everywhere. Left over from legacy thinking. If you're not careful, they can sneak into everything. But when you're not bound to the past, old ideas can't hold you back. Exquisite design with the soul of the sports car. The new GV7. Welcome to Genesis.
The perfect morning calls for the perfect, ridiculously craveable pairing. Jimmy Dean griddle cakes. Your family's pancakey, sausagey, griddle cakey, sweet and savory favorite.
Showers, downpour, even thunder. Your weekend outlook after the draft.
Incredible tournament. Jeopardy Masters premieres Wednesday on ABC.
We talk about this often during the NFL draft. There are some franchises who just know how to do the draft. Baltimore Ravens would certainly qualify. Last night at the end of the first round, they took Malachi Starks, defensive back from Georgia, fits their scheme perfectly. And now the Ravens are back on the clock. We'll see John Harbaugh, Ozzie Newsome, and company decide to do in a...
Oh, you're here. All right, cool.
Just a few seconds ago, just before the commercial break, Las Vegas Raiders made a selection of TCU.
Yeah, I'm good. J. Cruz, yeah, I got it.
I told you the story of Jack losing his older brother Tiger in the terrorist attack in New Orleans in the wee morning hours on Thursday, and we are delighted.
All right, I think that everybody should be in here. I sent them an invite.
An emotional night, Jack.
It's in a few, but
Number of reasons and conflicting emotions. How would you describe your feelings when you got the call and found out where you'd be playing in the NFL?
we are about to rip. Let's get it.
One of the best moments ever. Like I've been saying, it's a 2-for-1 deal. Not only do they get me, they get Tiger too. So, it's a dream come true. Everybody in this room and the people I love, the people who got me here. I can't wait to put on for Raider Nation.
The time of the tragedy in your family came at an important time in your life. What was the impact that you had in terms of dealing with the emotions and continuing to fight forward for this goal that you have as you carry your brother's memory with you?
All right, if anybody misses the break, we do upload all our breaks to YouTube. The full break is gonna be uploaded to YouTube. We do recaps. So let's go ahead and start the break.
Your family has been extraordinarily generous with its
All right.
time and open with us at College Game Day, allowing us to tell
Go Browns.
Why has that been important to your family?
Hey, the Browns always hit.
Yeah, we want to keep doing his legacy. We want everybody more to know about him. That's one thing.
We try to make this quick.
I promise you, I'm not gonna let it
It is 20 blasters, so we'll go through the blasters.
every day, every year, every month. I want to make sure that
Try to go through it pretty fast.
Well, everybody is knowing your name as well. How would you describe what you're going to bring to the Raiders as a wide receiver?
somebody come in there. I'm about to help lead.
Empty box.
We're going to go win a bunch of games. I just can't wait that we get somebody who's accountable. Somebody who's coming there who's going to work hard each and every day. Perfect the task, who's going to put the team first. We're going to go to the team, win games and win some games.
Jack, congratulations on a great night for you and your football career. We also want to thank you and your entire family. We'd like to know that our thoughts and prayers continue to be with you. This is a story that we really with me and your brother. Our condolences extended to you as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed night.
Now, like that is Jack Besh, the Las Vegas Raider.
Empty box.
Clap back. Their family, man, the strength that they showed emotionally, it was
So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I love his style. He describes his style of play as nasty. He's a fearless physical runner, and obviously he has great hands.
You guys familiar with Malik Baker and Brian Thomas, perhaps? A couple of decent NFL players. Jack Besh, who's a true freshman at LSU. He had more catches than anybody.
All right, let's go. First pack.
Including those two guys as a hybrid tight end and wide receiver. To give you a little sample of what he's done so far in his football career.
For the Steelers, TJ Watt on the hollow.
Uncle played for you at LSU. Yeah, that sure did. Yeah.
The PSA ones, it's the, let me show you really quick. It's going to be these right here. There's PSA slabs in these. So if your team hits, you get the slab. You'll see when we open them, we do have a different option. But the PSAs come out of here. And it is, on the MANIC, it's a floor of 100, ceiling of 600. There's 2 of those in the break. And then for the INZANY crates, it's a floor of 20, ceiling of 100. But the floor has already been hit out of these. And there's only PSA slabs in them. For the Texans on the pink. Big boy. Bijan on the phenomenon. We got our first patch for the Saints.
With all the picks here toward the end of the second round after a conversation with the Raiders, Jack Besh. R.J. Harvey, the running back from UCF. What do you think about that? Going to the Broncos, his dad played quarterback at Bethune-Cookman back in the day. His cousin, now speaking of guys at Fox, Roy Jones Jr., world champion. 4 different weight classes, Jimmy. Wow. He was a quarterback originally, but UCF initially wanted him as a running back, and then when he transferred back there, that's where he wound up.
You know, Reese, I like these small running backs to play big. So even 5'8", 205 pounds, this guy packs a lot of punch on these between the tackle runs. He gives me some shades of Bucky Irving, who the Bucs drafted last year in the 4th round out of Oregon, and all he did was become one of the most efficient between the tackles runners in the entire NFL. Just watch this run right here. How many former defensive players do you think thought they were going to make this tackle, guys? The answer is probably 3 or 4 of them. None of them were able to do something before the touchdown.
I tell you what, man, I love watching this young man. He doesn't mind the heavy workload. As a matter of fact,
You can't see nothing?
he wears his opponents down. He has great vision, excellent lower body strength, and fantastic contact balance. I think he's perfect.
Just go out and come back in.
He fits in perfectly, coach. But you know, these guys that are short,
Coleman on the pink optic.
and that just means there's less place to tackle.
I'm streaming. I have 2 streams going on.
The distance between their pad and their knee is not very much, and that's why they have power, and that's why they move forward and move the power all the time. And I think that's why this guy's going to be a really good player. And put together a
Yes,
great
sir.
season there, and a running back for the Denver Broncos, R.J. Harvey, is on his way there. Just a few seconds ago, Commanders made a pick, a guy that you are very familiar with, Nick Trey Amos, Ole Miss, but also played at Alabama for you. Yeah, Trey Amos is really a good player. You know, he played dime for us for a whole year, so he played on all 3rd down situations, but he was a starter. We just had 2 drafted corners ahead of him. He went to Ole Miss this year. The guy played really, really well. Knew the system. Played for Steve Golding. The guy has good change of direction, can redirect. Is very instinctive. Very instinctive player. I thought he might be speed.
This was just a base pack.
And he's got good ball skills, and I think this guy's got the speed. And the reason he's available right now, a little bit of a back concern
for the Bengals.
Speed, ball skills, and of course, very well coached. Bobby Gardner.
Damn, is Sanders gonna go undrafted? That's gonna be crazy.
We're here at Blackberry Friday, where everyone wants the unique taste of new Dr. Pepper Blackberry. Oh, Dr. Pepper! The sweet blackberry flavor. It's the most scorpion taste I've ever tasted. Attention, shoppers. Hurry up.
Cool.
Pete Courtyard's official ambassador has opened a new world for me. Now I get to hang out with NFL fans all season long.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, the PSA packs. There's 6 PSA packs in this. The floor is 20 and the ceiling is 100 on the crates, and the MANIC have a floor of 100, ceiling of 600. There's only PSA slabs in those.
I may be small, but I am. I must be respected.
For the bang on the pink. Damn, everybody's hating on Sanders.
I would stay with you. Always. Thursday. We celebrate the life of Captain Robert Wade Nash when a hero falls.
Nobody blames him.
I blame him. He gave his life so I could live. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that. He's not supposed to be dead. He just left.
An emotion.
Brian Thomas, this was just a base pack.
Thursday on ABC.
The whole city comes alive.
This is where champions are crowned.
Light it up. Drake May on the base.
Where Boston turns for answers. A lot of breaking news to get to where community shine.
Helping stroke survivors on this special day of giving.
On Marathon Day and every day. This is what we're all about. WCEV Channel 5. Proud to be Boston's news and community leader.
Where does confidence come from? It's not from within. It must be pursued. Confidence is not a mindset. It's an achievement. In the GMC Sierra HD AT4X. Get 3.9% APR on GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional grade. Once we complete this idea of telling our own what we're going to play against, who's playing who and when. May 14th, the NFL schedule release show. Our crew takes
Big boy for the Rams.
schedule, break down the biggest matchup. 2-hour special, also released on the program. Monday night football schedule coming up. This game's not too far away. Field Yates, best available, brought to you by Courtyard.
Spencer Rattler.
And
They just drafted a QB.
we haven't really had a chance to talk about that in a while. We're still waiting to hear his name called in this draft. At this point, Reese, I don't even have anywhere close to a guess at where he is going to end up. But beyond Shador, as R.A. Thomas from Florida State didn't run great, close to a 4.6 in his pro day, but I love the zone.
Luke
instinct
McCaffrey
for a team that plays a heavy
on the
zone
pink.
scheme, and you saw Darius Alexander, part of this very deep and talented defensive tackle class.
You know, I think those guys that you just showed right there, they're all good players.
Yeah. Bears next on the clock here, late in the second.
Y'all must be born this bad weather. Y'all gotta live in year round. Cause I know y'all not born the best team in the division. But on a serious note, with the 62nd pick and the 2025 NFL.
Who is the best team in that division? The Lions?
Shamar Turner, defensive tackle from Texas A&M.
Second guy named drafted from Texas A&M so far, Shamar Turner. This time joining his teammate Shamar Stewart as a draft pick pick. He also was teammates in high school with Byron Murphy.
For the Falcons on the pink.
16th overall in Seattle last year. He said that was motivating, seeing someone that you knew that well go in the first round. And now,
Last pack for the 3 blasters. The struggle is real. Wow, downtown for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson. Let's go. That's really clean too. Let's go. Damn, the guy Ravens, he hit the slab in the last break too. Yeah, people are thinking he's gonna go undrafted, which is kind of crazy. But I think somebody was gonna pick him up. Yo, Zach, you just missed your hit, man. Or this is for Mr. Glocken. No, that wasn't you. That was Zach. I forgot. It was Zach. He had the Steelers. That was 3 blasters in. All right, let's get 3 more. 3 more going. Empty. No. 3. Yeah, it's clean too. That Lamar is sick. 5, 6. Oh man.
Okay. Good thing Dash Pass saves you money on DoorDash, so you can skip the trip to the grocery store and focus on what really needs saving. Your sanity.
Jalen Daniels on the OPTIC silver. Let's go. That's really clean too. For the Cowboys on the pink. For the back. stickers. JD on the base. Oh, look at that. It's all. I don't know what that is. It's like some scuff in there. I don't know.
Welcome home.
Never gets old watching the joy in the players' faces. Final pick in the second round belongs to the Eagles.
Oh, it's just a base. Penix base. It looks really clean.
Super Bowl 52 champion and Wisconsin Badger alum, Bo Allen. I'm honored to be here representing the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles tonight. Go Birds! With the 64th pick of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles select Andrew Makuba
For the Cowboys on the pink.
He was born in Zimbabwe, started his career in Clemson, and went back to his home in Austin. And he finished his career in Texas, and now there's you love this guy, Jess. Absolutely. He's my favorite defensive player, especially in the college football club at 5'11".
Trevon Diggs.
He flies to the ball with urgency and conviction. I spoke to him on the phone. He said, Jess, you have to be fearless. I said, tell me about your mentality. He said, it was tough growing up. I learned hard work, sacrifice, and commitment because my family found a way.
Big boy for the Commanders. Caleb Williams on the base. Why was that turned over?
As a nickel, but Texas let him play loose as a safety, and he can roam and use his instincts.
He's a really good player because he's very instinctive. He can cover, but he doesn't have ideal size. You like him to be a little bit bigger. He's tough. Yeah, he's got to be a
Nick Chubb.
but he's got great ball skills and great range.
So you guys mentioned the unusual body type for a safety, 188 pounds.
Nick Chubb downtown.
Packs a pretty good punch for a guy who has that. Those 6 interceptions this past season certainly are a testament to his ball skills and I think his instincts and coverage.
Made the clinching one against Arizona State in the playoffs. That's the end of the second round, and we now join our public address announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, salute to service represents the NFL's unwavering dedication to honoring, empowering, and connecting with motivated service members, veterans, and their families. Tonight, the NFL would like to take this moment to recognize the men
Again, why is he facing the other way?
If you are currently
Oh, this one's scuffed up though.
have ever served in the United States military, please join these outstanding service members, and if they will please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service.
We got a mem for the Colts. That's clean. And a Marvin Harris on the pink. Luke on the base. Just the base pack. Oh, the blue sparkle for the Patriots. Dang, that's really nice. We needed a Drake May. That would have been huge. Zamir White.
Please welcome NFL legend and 1996 NFL Force Fumble leader Jason Sehorn.
To all of our fans, you look amazing out there, and you look even better filling our stadiums on game day. So thank you for that. With the 65th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Darius Alexander, defensive tackle from Toledo.
Luke McCaffrey on the pink. Hopefully he becomes as good as his brother. Davis. Oh, there goes that base stack. Oh, what happened? Oh. Where? I lost my my blade.
Sorry, but not while I read.
That's weird. Tua. So hopefully we can pull him out of the 2020 boxes. Jalen Daniels on the pink. Yeah, that's clean too. Yeah, the bees.
Smart people on every side are close to panicking. What exactly is your plan?
Just the base pack. Brock Bowers on the silver. I was about to buy one of these Brock Bowers silvers at the car shop. For the Broncos. Kool-Aid for the Saints.
And it has been quite a wait through the second round. Shedeur Sanders, as we're into the third round, is yet to be selected. Savon Rebel from East Carolina might well have gone off the board if not for injury. He's got every trait you could possibly want as a quarterback. Great speed. I love the guy. Yeah, really do. I mean, too bad.
Dang, are the Browns gonna finally take Sanders? Oh, what's going on? Just a base pack.
My sister's name was Mariah Wise. My mom used to always call us twins. We always kind of just had each other's back, and we was like 1 year apart. My sister, she was diagnosed with leukemia right when I got to college. The last game that my sister attended to was my sophomore year. We played EIU. That was my first 100-yard game. Having her at the game was definitely something that that I always had in my heart for a very long time. My sister passed away.
Von Miller, my PC. Just the base pack. Coleman on the pink.
It's not really like I made it. I feel like it's more that we made it because we all put it together.
I gotta open another. Just a base pack. Sophia, appreciate those likes. Boat Next, that's like the first Boat Next I've seen. And Optic. Downtown, yes sir. Lamar Jackson is super clean too. McLaughlin. Mr. Glocken.
From London, I guess. From London? From London? Is that right? That's right, from London.
Look, I heard London, I heard NFL, and I saw that those tickets are going to sell out fast. So, you know, thought I'd come 2 months early, ahead of the London game.
Thank you, Victoria. Handsome and punctual.
All right, mate. Thank you. Nothing chit-chat. All right, let's not keep the Patriot fans waiting. Back to Green Bay for the New England's pick.
For the Vikings, Dallas Turner. We need a JJ McCarthy.
With the 69th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Kyle Williams, wide receiver, Washington State.
Patriots are putting together
All right, let's get another 3.
Mike Vrabel getting a variety of weapons to help make Kyle Williams play quarterback. He was convinced to switch to wide receiver as a senior in high school, hoping he would get more eyes on him. He put up big numbers from 20 to 22. More than 20 to Wazoo. Finished last season with nearly 1200 receiving yards and 14 touchdowns. And man, Reed, this guy finished with the bang.
All right, no problem. Go Browns. For the Lions. Another Bo Nix on the base. Purple Shock Daniels? How do you know? How do you know? Arnold? There's a glitch like that? I know Optic last year, 2023, had one. I can't remember. 303 knows. Every time like a certain card came out, CJ was going to come out.
What's your name? Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Could you just tell me I want this to be over?
We'll see.
Make health a treat. Also, try Greenies dog food and toppers.
Wow. You are correct, Mr. Cruz. Nice. Good to know, man.
The
the Daniels. Stack it up. Silver, pink, purple. Can we get a sparkle? Bo Nix, this was a base pack. Wow! No way! Bo Nix on the Uptown. Where's 303?
We all want better health. Who doesn't want that? That's why at Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a Point 32 health company, we offer employers and members personalized guidance, from choosing the right plan to getting the right care. And all our plans support whole health for people and families.
No freaking way. 303, where's 303 Mile High? Looks like it has a print line though. Kurt's Car Care. We'll see if Kurt's Car Care can get it off, which it can. If you guys sub with PSA, Kurt's Car Care does wonders. The nice. Alright, let's continue. Jared Goff. For the Broncos. Bucky for the Bucks. Cowboys.
This calls to mind the conversations we had yesterday, not about this player particularly, but when it is that you take those types of gambles on upside and traits.
Yeah, well, we call them size speed guys. You know, guys that have the right traits, but didn't have production, hadn't developed. I think past the third round is when we wanted to take them, but you know, maybe this year there's not enough good players to go around. I don't know.
I tell you what, the Lions have probably as much of a we'll do it on our own terms approach.
Saints. Will the Saints now pick up Sanders? All right, Cruz. You can watch the recap on TikTok or the full break on YouTube. Nope, no on Sanders. We got a blue sparkle for the Giants.
You know, the other thing about the Lions, you know, a lot of it was on defense, but they had so many injuries.
That's actually really nice. I wish it was Malik Neighbors. It would have been really sick color match on the glitter.
boy, is this man big. They say he's 6 foot.
There's a lad on the base.
I'm not lying. He looks like closer to 6'5" and 330. This man's got superior length. At the point of attack, you just can't find your way around him. This past season, he had 4 sacks and 17 pressures.
For the Raiders.
520 of his snaps at defensive tackle, but also kicked out to edge for nearly 50 snaps this past season. New Orleans hired Brandon Staley as their defensive coordinator after also bringing aboard, of course, Kellen Moore as their head coach. We'll be interested to see how he fits. Much more of a 3-4 scheme. I'd imagine he's playing a decent amount of his snaps in that 5 technique.
Yeah, I think this guy can strike and hold the point as well as penetrate and rush. So, pretty good pick, really, for an inside guy.
Saints get a good one there. He and his wife expecting a baby coming up in the next month, too.
Former Badger Lee Evans.
Thank you, NFL. Buffalo Bills for having me out to make this pick. Being a graduate of Wisconsin, I know how y'all party in Green Bay. Y'all doing it right. Y'all doing it right. With the 72nd pick of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Landon Jackson, defensive end.
Drake on the base.
Landon Jackson headed to the Buffalo Bills. He started his career at LSU and transferred to Arkansas.
Ed Rusher to replace Von Miller.
The last 3 years, 25 tackles for losses.
Is anybody gonna pick up Von Miller? Man, that's one of my favorite players is Von Miller.
One of these players who's had something to overcome and has been able to use his experience to share others who are in a similar situation.
Oh, this is a thick.
I was diagnosed
What's up, Milk Tea?
at a really young age. Diagnosed with it at 5. There's 2 different types of it. The one that I have, you just go here and certain spots. Mine seem to be a lot of spots, big spots. So I've been shaking my head every 2 days since I was 7 years old. Early on, it was real tough, you know. But you go your whole life with hair that out of nowhere, boom, you feel not even like yourself. I'll see kids that just space away just to watch me play. I'll find time to meet with them, get them a pair of gloves, pair of cleats, let them and their parents, just to reach out whenever. I did some work with Children's Alopecia Foundation.
I need to get more top loaders.
About 25 to 30 kids. The youngest was like 5, 6 years old, and all the way up to about 20. It's a moment I've been dreaming for my whole life to make an impact on not only the game of football or people, but kids with alopecia. You know, Reese, this guy is 6'7" and now stands at 281 pounds. He's come a long way, though. He entered college at LSU. He's a real big defensive end. He's got this unusual length, which makes him a difficult player for these offensive tackles to hold up against. He did have 6.5 sacks and 31 pressures this past season. I will say this. I wish he were a little bit more reliant on just using that length and quickness around the edge. Sometimes just discombobulated through the middle of his slam. One thing I do know about Landon Jackson, though, this guy's hair, he's got to play a million miles an hour every single snap.
Yeah, man, he's got high energy, got very athletic because he comes from an athletic family. His dad is a 7-footer, played college basketball. His mom actually played volleyball in college too. What really surprised me about him, he has a huge shoulders, large wingspan, and he blocked 2 field goals in his career too. He's one of the edge guys on the team.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with Landon is can he hold the fort in the run game? He doesn't have a lot of his legs.
Yo, man, you missed it.
Explosiveness that he has in pass rush. So that's the key for him. Is he just keep the arm or can he play it? Jackson going to the Bills, and after that is Darian Thomas from Florida State.
No, I don't sweat, man. You know I never sweat. I didn't even see it coming. I don't like sweating. You know me. Look at it. Clean. Bo Nix on the pink. It's clean.
Trains. Trains that sense what isn't on the schedule. Trains that use the power of Dell AI and Intel to see hundreds of miles of tracks. Clearing the way.
Oh, just a base.
Exactly.
Oh, just a base pack.
Was blonde for like 2 seconds. But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years for both phone and internet, even if I'm already a customer, I think 3 years in the future, Pete will be very proud of my decision. Look at me grow. Yeah, I sure hope so.
Pink Corridor's official ambassador has opened a new world.
Big boy. For the Colts. For the Colts. For the Commanders. Oh, we got for the Eagles the fire emoji on the Barkley. Devonta Smith on the silver. Back-to-back Eagles.
Broncos and the team on the clock right now, here just outside of Lambeau Field. Second night of the NFL draft in the third round. Let's check in with Pete Thamel. Pete, some things going on, and including we're still waiting to hear to see if Shedeur Sanders' name will be called tonight.
Sure, Reese, I've been making calls to different teams about Shedeur Sanders. The most logical point where he could go here in the third round is at 83 to Pittsburgh. A couple of conversations that came up I found interesting.
Tom Brady didn't go into the 6th round.
When they're drafting a quarterback or looking at that quarterback as a backup. third or fourth round. There's a 138 pick gap. Now, why did a team like the Browns, Reese, have to take a quarterback this year, or if they're going to roll with Joe Flacco? I think a lot of that has to do with how the teams went.
Joe Flacco is still a beast. They should have never let him go. Marvin Harris on the pink. That's clean. Luke on the silver and a Jalen on the base.
Generally speaking, Reese, we're going to have a much deeper quarterback draft in 2026. And you can tell some teams are saving their draft capital, that gunpowder, for next year.
Don't compare. I didn't compare, man. I'm just saying. A lot of these great quarterbacks go in the late rounds. Brock Purdy. Nobody wanted Tom Brady. Did you see the report they did on Tom Brady?
It's a lot warmer here than where you are, apparently. There's some wind here. Keep working those phones. Pete Campbell does an unbelievable job.
Luke on the purple.
What a great job he's done for us out there, braving the elements, wearing the beanie. Rocking the up there. Taking one for the team. You gotta help my brother out. That's a bad look. That's a bad look.
Base. Just a base pack. Kyler on the silver. There goes the base stack. Remember, next year's wax is going to be cheap. The draft class is really weak. A lot of linemen. So that means 2020 and 2024 product is going to go up. It's going to be more expensive. Penix on the base.
Also, Jalen Milroe of Alabama is waiting to hear his name called as we go back to the podium now.
To the Dallas Cowboys selection, welcome.
Dallas Cowboys select Savon Rebel Jr., defensive back from East Carolina.
Ray Davis on the purple.
Really inspired pick. Savon Rebel probably goes much earlier. We touched on this a little bit earlier tonight about some of the issues with injuries that probably have pushed him down the draft board a little bit. In East Carolina, stayed there, turned down big money in NIL. Why? Because his hard work, his belief was rewarded by ECU with belief.
High school, I was a small guy. Just graduated, got a call from my dad one day. INZANY, Williamsburg College, when I offered me. I took it, I looked at it like Alabama. After 2021 season, my dad got me a job at MAGAS. Worked there for a couple weeks. Then my last season, they finished a little flyer from East Carolina University. Eventually, the day came. I got to work at 8 o'clock. Took me 30 minutes to drive 3 hours away. Bought me a little seafood, little dehydration, drink some water. Gave me the energy I need to get through the game. Then I seen Coach walking up to me. He really liked me. He really see a potential in me. He gave me enough to go back to school, make a 2.6 in my last semester, finished with a 2.8, attended ECU, and the summer of 2022. Continue to do what I do now.
For this draft, for defensive players. If this guy doesn't get hurt, he may be a first-round pick. You stand playing Buckner and you see him with great...
Caleb on the base.
Watch the closing speed that he has on this override to make the pick. Just watch this speed. Now, this guy's got size, too. Hands. Yep. I mean, I really And this guy will run for us, and he will tackle. He plays physical. He's aggressive. He's tough. This was one of my favorite guys. Just watching right here.
Own size, it just shows some slot versatility back in 2023 at 145 of the snaps, playing inside that year. Coach mentioned when he gets the football in his hands on those interception opportunities, he runs with some reckless abandon. He's got one thing on his mind, that is the opposing end zone. Jerome Revelle, great to see his journey come through here in Dallas. I love the fact that he's physical, he rolls with the contact, and he anticipates extremely well. Man, this guy is a boundary bully. And
for the backs.
Including Princely and Mondial from Ole Miss. Now the king of the scarf time is Pete Thamel. Great transition from Princely to Mondial. Thank you, Reed.
That was just a base pack.
10 years as my roller derby wife.
Preschool, she's open.
She's a mother.
I think we turned out all right.
She's a friend. Our mothers could tell stories.
And protect your life's work with Prudential.
Choose Advil Liquid Gels for faster, stronger, and longer-lasting relief than Tylenol Rapid Release Gels. Because Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation. So for faster pain relief, Advil, the pain away.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
And what was your major?
Dance.
Oh.
Kool-Aid.
One place. Input QuickBooks. Your way to money. You can fit a lot of vacation into a weekend.
Justin Herbert.
Book your next weekend getaway with Urban.
As we continue on from Green Bay, a reminder, Week 5 UFL matchup tomorrow night on ESPN. Battlehawks St. Louis taking on the Panthers at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Sunday, ESPN doubleheader as the undefeated defenders taking on the Renegades. In the evening, that's followed by the Roughneck and the Brahmas. All games also available on ESPN+. Arizona Cardinals are on the clock at the moment. Through the 14th in the third down.
And in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jordan Birch, linebacker, Oregon.
Jordan Birch outstanding for Oregon, who won. Defensive end could play outside linebacker. I think his best football is ahead of him. I talked to Dan Lanning, who played a lot more physical this year. You know, he can run the speed, the power. This guy can play over a tackle. But I think eventually you move the guy inside as a pass rusher in the NFL.
Derek Carr, I think he's out already, right, for the season?
Yeah, Coach, he came up with South Carolina. He said moving across the country is getting pretty helpful out here. It changed his game. And like you say, he's very versatile from the 5, the 9, the 3. Play special teams.
That's like the first Seahawk I've seen.
He was running 4.6 at the combine. And he grabbed at him and he pulled it off. So very athletic and kind of fast too, Phil. Yeah, 4.67 for 6'6".
Oh, that's just a base pack.
As you mentioned, the special teams contribution. They actually ran a fake punt for Jordan Birch this past year. It caught the eyes of scouts. I had some of the videos that have you seen a guy move like this at this size? It had not been, it had been a while since I had seen someone move like that. No surprise, the traits of Jordan Birch and his 8.5 sacks get him to the third round.
The Houston Texans are next up.
The 79th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft.
So Jalen Knoll, one of 2 Iowa State wide receivers to be selected tonight. He's the special team
Diamond hands.
This guy, to me, has as much quickness and burst out of the break at the top of the route as anybody. He's going to be a really, really good third down slot guy. I think it's going to be really hard to cover when you got that 3rd and 6. You see the separation right there. I think this guy is a lot like left side McCollum type of player. He's speedy, sturdy, and he's a guy who has great hands, consistently plucks the ball away from his body.
Big boy.
He said when his playing days are over, he wants to open a steakhouse. He's also a punt returner too, Phil.
Yeah, back-to-back years as a team captain at Iowa State. Tremendous leadership for that 4.3940 at the combine. He had 4 catches and 60-plus touchdowns back in 2023. And oh, by the way, we got the 2-for-1 special here. The Texans double dip at Iowa State wide receiver with Jaden Higgins in round 2 and Jalen Knowles.
They're trying to get him some weapons for CJ Stroud. I believe in CJ Stroud. I believe in Justin Fields too. Hopefully he shows up with the Jets. There's our Mem Coleman. Michael Penix Jr. Look at that on the purple shock. That's clean.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. You don't just give an extra hand. You give your whole heart because it feels good to raise up a community that raised you. You are a fighter. This is your reward. Miguel, the mark of a fighter.
These penguins are just absolute magic.
This Earth Month, National Geographic invites you to unlock the secrets of the penguin.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other.
The base.
Another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0.9% APR on 2025 Sierra 1500 models. Or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value on select Sierra 1500 models.
We started on a dead-end street in Rockland, Mass. And through hard work, we've been able to grow this company. And now we have 130 locations. We're very fortunate to be with M&T Bank. Whether it's treasury services or working line of credit or providing loans for our growth, it's been nothing but collaboration. When you see a company that wants to grow, wants to reach more communities, that's the future.
Your life is pretty smart, but when it's time to eat, suddenly you feel out of sync. Refresh your routine with Factor. Chef-prepared meals delivered with a tap, ready in 2 minutes. Imagine dinner on autopilot and enjoying Tuscan tomato chicken without lifting a finger. Upgrade your plate. Optimize your nutrition. Eat smart with Factor.
Watch every moment of the Karen Reed murder retrial, live from the courtroom. Gavel-to-gavel coverage on WCVB.com and on Very Local. Download the Very Local app now on your phone or smart TV. Powered by WCVB News Center 5.
In the 3rd round of the NFL draft here in Green Bay, look at the most recent picks. I told you about Jalen Knowles from Iowa State going Jimmy Higgins.
Last 2 blasters. What the hell? There's one that's stuck in there. What's up, Stoner?
There have been a few of those guys tonight. It sort of underscores what we've talked about in terms
2 lap.
Also taken just moments ago by the Cincinnati Bengals and Dylan Fairchild, offensive lineman, a guard from Georgia. And Dylan's just trying to get his entire life together, like right now. In February, he proposed to his longtime girlfriend Elizabeth in La Jolla, California. And they get married, they tie it up a month later, and now here he is, got a job. So now everybody's happy as Dylan Fairchild goes to the
Just the base pack.
You know, I think Dylan is a really tough, competitive fighter. He's got a very strong upper body. He was a high school wrestler. I think he won the state championship. You see him here in pass pro, hitting the guy sideways. He doesn't get a lot of movement in the run game, but he is a finisher. He really fights to finish, as you see him here against Texas. And this guy has done a real good job of pass pro. You see him redirect here on a stunt. So this
Coach's point about his pass protection aptitude last year allowed just a 0.4% pressure percentage, as in less than 1%. On top of that, coach is talking about this as well. I think the run game temperament is good. Listen, that turns the out there for 60 minutes of football. You must get back on your feet. You better get into the next play and pretend
We got a mem here. For the Vikings, JJ McCarthy. And then we got the Rams on the purple shock and a Jalen. He was right. This guy came out. Jalen Base came out.
but he really likes this guy.
Okay, look, this is all important. Joe Burrow, he's really happy. Dylan Fairchild's going to try to help him. But you are a master of mental preparation and approach. So Dylan Fairchild just got married. What type of marriage advice for a long and happy marriage like the one you enjoy would you give to it?
Let her be the boss.
Write that one down. Wise words. Well, all of us know this.
Let her be the boss.
Have you got a next level one for us? I think we're all in full agreement on that.
When I retired, Miss Terry gave me the 10 commandments. Yep. After 1 week, she said, obviously, 10's not enough.
Dylan, Elizabeth, there you go. 30, 40 years of happiness in front of that.
With the 82nd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans have Kevin Winston Jr., defensive back Penn State.
Okay, so Kevin Winston Jr.
Just a base.
I was talking to his former defensive coordinator, Tom Allen, yesterday, who sent Luke on the question, and he said the Chiefs are going to get an unbelievable player in this guy who's
JJ McCarthy on the glitter. That's really nice. George Kittle. That's really clean.
In the NFL. I talked to James Franklin about this guy. He said if he wasn't injured and he could have played the whole time, his whole career, he would be a first-round draft pick. And I tell you, when you watch him play, this guy is fast, closing, instinctive, has good ball skills, he can cover. So, I think this is kind of a sleeper guy because of injury. If these injuries don't cause problems in the future, this guy's going to be a good player.
I think this is a tone setter, too, which you can't say about too many safeties. He likes to hit you. And you talk about the speed. How about this? Coming back from that ACL surgery, less than 6 months removed, he ran at Penn State Pro Day, and scouts had him timed between 4.45 and 4.50. Guy wasn't even fully recovered.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are on the clock.
Yo, appreciate those likes.
Thank you very much.
Xavier on the purple.
In the 2025 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers, looking to be dominant once again, select Caleb Johnson
For the Eagles. Last pack of the Blasters. Aaron Jones.
They really do. I mean, Caleb Johnson, really close
And that was a lot of blasters.
Grandmother, she passed away. She asked her husband, make sure you take care of Caleb. And guys, I'll tell you what, anytime you come across a young man who's close with his grandparents, or at least one of them, you're going to have a high character individual. That's exactly who he is. His granddad put him out of school, put him out of sports to make sure he kept his grades up, put him back in football, and now he just feels like he owes everything to his granddad, and he runs with the vengeance. Well, you know, they lost Najee Harris.
All right, let's get into the megas. 2020 megas. 1 auto, 1 mem. Hopefully we can pull some big autos out of here. I'm excited for these. Empty box. Oh, shit. Okay, let's do it. I'm excited for these.
He certainly produced for Barron's game at Iowa, and he scored with the Steelers. So that's the second pick that the Steelers have made in the first round last time. They took the defensive lineman from Oregon, Derek Harmon. Derek has been very close.
Let's pull it downtown out of the 2020.
Earlier today, and we'll show you a little taste of what Derek.
It is the bronze parallels.
When he got the call last night, he was drafted by the Steelers. His mom was in a very difficult situation last night. The emotion pouring out of him was obvious, and Derek has been there for his mother throughout some very trying times.
For the Cardinals, there's our first auto for the Cardinals. Damn, look at that. They've just been sitting there.
She ended up having a stroke, which left her paralyzed on her left side.
Yeah, my baby too.
It was kind of hard, but it's something that we was used to as far as her health, because just growing up, she had about 8 brain surgeries. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, so I was probably 45 minutes away from home once I went to Michigan State. It was very hard leaving and going to Oregon. It was probably the hardest decision I had to make. I sat down with my mom and we had a discussion. She told me every decision I made was for her, and so I made a decision for myself. I figured that this whole process was more than 2,000 miles away all the way to Oregon. She's the reason why I'm here. She's the one that did everything for me to get to this point.
Calvin really for the
Everything I do is for you.
Falcons on the mem. Are these is player worn.
You know what this program means? New Dr. Pepper Black Bear.
For the Eagles on the retro. TJ and JJ Watt back to back for the Jets on the orange scope.
Toyotas are known to go the distance. In fact, Toyota has been named the longest lasting brand.
Commanders on the silver. There's
You can get 5.25 for 50 on a long-lasting all-wheel drive RAV4 with an elevated cabin experience. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance. So get a deal on a Toyota and go the distance. See your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters. Toyota, let's go places.
In life, we're all going in different directions. But even though we're different, we all want better health. Who doesn't want that? That's why at Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a Point 32 health company, we offer employers and members personalized guidance. From
Come on, we gotta pull one of the 2020 QBs.
This way to better health. Mornings set the tone for your entire day. So start yours off on a high note. Very busy morning here on the app. You better buy high note.
Here are some trouble spots that I want you to avoid.
Preparing you for anything.
And you'll need the raincoat at the bus stop this morning.
Making your mornings a little brighter.
What a beautiful
Come on,
morning it is out
Diggs.
there.
Wake up with Boston's most watched morning news. Here's a story guaranteed to make you smile. News Center 5 Eye Opener. Weekday mornings starting at 4:30.
For the Vikings, damn, we needed a Justin Jefferson, Jay Jetta.
Looks like, I don't know if you're an old school wrestling fan. He's got a mask by Mr. Wrestling number 2. Did you guys ever see him? Yeah.
Number 2, we need some QB rookies. Come on. Too many of them for us not to hit. Empty.
That's a good one right there. Got a lot of power in that game. Yeah.
Oh man, skip the base part. This is just gonna be a base pack. For the Packers on the orange scope. That would have been big if it was a Jordan Love.
Back-to-back quarters now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Their biggest need coming into this draft, Reese. And this one's a little bit different than Benjamin Morrison. We talked about the big question for him. Jacob Parrish, 23-5 speed at the combine. 183 pounds. He'll hit you now. Kansas State was not afraid to make this guy a blitzer, as we're going to see.
Keenan.
Two-thirds of the snaps as a perimeter corner. But he did a good job of walling off these guys with superior size. When he was on the field, about a third of the snaps they're playing from the slot with that good short area quickness. 4 interceptions 2 years ago. Just 1 pick this past season, but has good ball skills when the ball is thrown in his direction.
Buccaneers, these two guys, they only had 7 interceptions last year as a team, 4th fewest in the league. Now they've got a couple of guys who make their plays by taking the ball away and maybe giving it back to Baker Mayfield.
Give us a big auto. Come on. Come on. Lamar on the My House base.
He's been terrific for Detroit. He was the guy who didn't get picked on the first night of the draft. Had to wait till the second night. And we never thought that one, huh? He's been sensational. You saw Jamari Caldwell, defensive tackle from Oregon, another duck going off the board, going to the Los Angeles Chargers for the 86th overall pick, 22nd pick here in the 3rd round. And now that's on the clock, the home-standing Green Bay Packers. A wide receiver first time they've done that since 2002, Javon Walker. Then they took Anthony Belton tonight, the offensive lineman from North Carolina State. And now they're up again with their 3rd pick in this. And we are seeing if the fans here who've been celebrating having this draft in their town, which is one of the great sports cities in America. And they went wild for the wide receiver last night.
Come on, big auto. Nice. Justin Herbert on the bronze. Justin Herbert. No way. This is the auto. No freaking way. Let's go. It's really clean.
With the 87th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Savion Williams, wide receiver.
That's really. Beautiful. This is, oh, and just so you guys know, we are gonna just stick to optic breaks. They're all gonna be multi-year, so we're always gonna have 2020. We have 2021, 2022, 23. We're trying to get 19, 18, 17, and 16. So it's gonna be a mixed year. Optic breaks. Carson went on the patch for the Eagles. This guy was doing good, and then he just fell off.
My wife's name is Jordan. I think she was like 32 weeks with her, and it felt like something was off with the baby. The hospital ended up admitting her. We found out
City Lamb
had a heart defect. We started crying, and we prayed. We just got to face it and be strong. My first day of fall camp, my daughter ended up getting surgery.
That was a good box.
When they came out and told her she went through it just fine.
Last box of the 2020 Megas. So empty. Empty. Come on. Let's pull something big. Just a base pack. Alvin Kamara. Something big, come on. Come on. That was just a base pack. Come on, give us a big auto. I believe this is the mem. No, this is probably the auto. Come on. for the Green Bay Packers. Auto. Damn, we needed the love.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Wyatt Milam, guard, West Virginia. Gotta rep my college.
That should have been love.
And my high school, John Carroll Catholic, baby.
It was just about a week ago that Wyatt Milam got married. His wife, Lauren. And this guy was going to be a baseball player. Coming out, was outstanding offensive lineman for the Mountaineers. Flipped to West Virginia for football. Started 43 games and played a couple of different positions.
Another one of those recruits that we lost.
But you know, we tried to get this guy every year in the portal. We didn't get him out of high school.
But this guy's got really good speed. He's very athletic. One thing I like about this guy is he can...
Last pack magic, come on. This should be the mem.
Body control to get up to the next level. It's not something you see a lot, and he can redirect...
Derrick Henry on the mem. Damn, no love. No Tua. No Hurts. CeeDee Lamb, JJ McCarthy, JJ Jetta. Damn. And 2020 class is stacked too. Yeah, no Burrow. All right, let's do the crates. Hopefully we can save some people in the crates. Oh, no. There goes the cards.
It's not something that you should assume. Okay, so Milam out of West Virginia, sensational guy up front. This is what the Jaguars have done. They made the big splash on Thursday night with Travis Hunter and followed us with back-to-back picks.
Let's see, one.
Bigger isn't always better.
15. There's 15, so I need 4 numbers. One on top, 15 at the bottom. I need 4 numbers. 11. 11. 4, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then one more number. The 11 already got picked. 2. 1, 2. All right. 2, 3, 4, 9, 11. All right, good luck, everybody. These are all PSA slabs. First one's going to be 2023 Rookies and Stars, Anthony Richardson for the Colts. There's our comps. Buyback option.
No two people are the same. Each may have the same cancer, yet each may need a different treatment. At Dana-Farber Brigham Cancer Center, we're specialists. All we do is cancer.
2018 Immaculate Stephon Diggs for the Vikings out of 5. No estimated comps. We get an estimated value, and that would have been the buyback. '23 Optic Anthony Richardson again for the Colts. Comps in the buyback. Dang, the Colts would have 8. The Colts are 8 right there. What's up, enough said? In 2022, Donruss Brock Purdy for the Niners. Oh, that was one of the ceilings. Comps in the buyback. Damn. Now we're gonna do the INZANY crates.
With the 90th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Josiah Stewart, linebacker, Michigan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 through 9. 1 through 9. I need 2 numbers. First 2 I see. Four and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. These 2. Good luck, everybody. It's all PSA slides in these. Yes. This is a 2023 Prism CJ Stroud variation PSA 10 for the Texans. This is such a clean card. That's the comps, 215, 260, 230. That's our buyback option for the Texans. Yes, the break started, but '18 Stephon Diggs, PSA 10, 5 of 5. Another glove. Next.
And after Josiah Stewart was taken, that put the Baltimore Ravens on the clock. And the Ravens made their selection 91st overall.
I'm not throwing this box.
Played opposite Will Campbell at LSU. Emory Jones Jr. There was a time early this season, Kirk Herbstreit
I'm throwing that box here.
game against USC, and there was talk at that time that Campbell and Jones were both top 15 tackles.
And you guys still have the OPTIC copy? 2 come in. This is 2023 Select. Oh, these are the die cuts. Josh Jacobs. Oh, Josh Downs, I mean, for the Colts. Bijan Robinson. These die cuts are so hard.
This is a family call right here. With the 92nd pick of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks have selected my nephew, quarterback, Alabama, Jalen Milroe.
Damn.
What do you think? Yeah, I'll tell you, he's going to
that nobody else in this draft can give anybody, because this guy's fast, he's explosive. And
Travis Kelce on the silver. Panini points. So these points, they will get randomized. I won't do it live. I'm just gonna record the video and then I will post it. It's the base on the die cut. There's a Will Levis. Just became a second string.
So Jalen Milroe becomes the first quarterback taken by Seattle in the first 3 rounds since Russell Wilson. They hope that perhaps he can give them that type of success too. And Jalen explains how his parents' military career helped shape him.
Dad, his name is Quentin Milroe, served in the military as a Marine. My mom, Lola Milroe, was a corpsman for the Navy. Being a military kid, I was just geared differently when it came to how I approach life. I just truly believe in this. Any person I interact with is the most important person in my life. My mom told me this: the goal in life is not to seek blessings, to be a blessing to other people. It correlates to playing the quarterback position. You remove the light from yourself and distribute it to be successful as a team. It's a social norm to believe that the military background is very stern, but no matter if we win or lost, they still there to hug me after the game, give me a kiss after the game, and that's something I truly appreciate.
You know, it says a lot about this young man that had a bad game against Texas. This was 2 years ago. We benched him for a game, and he came back and really was a leader of our team.
Jordan Addison for the Vikings. CeeDee Lamb, but wrong year. CJ Stroud on the black and red. Oh, Christian McCaffrey on the green to $4.99 for the 49ers.
You've heard people say that, you know, he's a guy who has Lamar Jackson-like speed and Cam Newton-like power to go with it. And so you saw all the quarterbacks that have been taken. Milroe's still a work in progress as a passer, but it really emphasizes the point that we've yet to see Shedeur Sanders be taken off the board. There are many that believe he had an opportunity to be a first-round pick. Certainly, teams that are their quarterback needy have yet to make that call right now, and I'm sure it's a very frustrating thing. And for those who have him highly graded as you do, it's a little bit perplexing right now. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what's going on with that situation. I'm dumbfounded about why he hasn't been selected so far. I mean, you're taking a guy like Shut has like a
Saints. So is Sanders gonna go undrafted? Travis Hunter did unfollow him on social media, which is wild.
Shedeur Sanders. I have zero idea what's going on with these GMs right now, Coach.
Well, you know what I think happens sometimes? I don't have any evidence that it's happening now.
He might.
People start talking. And
that's wild.
Behind the scenes, they create a reputation for somebody that may not even be what their reputation
He is getting humbled.
But everybody starts agreeing that this guy can't do this or he can't do that. And everybody starts believing it.
Right. Yeah.
What's up, Jeff?
I don't think you can do that. I think you got to look at what you see in a guy, and nobody's perfect. Everybody's got something they need to work on, and try to get to be close to perfect as they can. And I just think Shedeur is going to I hate it for the guy that he's gone through this, and I hope that he gets an opportunity, and I hope that he proves everybody wrong.
Yeah. You know, I think we have to sort of break this down probably into two categories. One of which I think we can all speak to a little bit more clearly because
These die cuts is just, I have to cut the sleeves.
intangibles for a quarterback, which are more important than any other position in the NFL. Frankly, that's something scouts and GMs can really dig into the bottom of when they're spending meaningful time with the player. On the field, this is the only player in the FBS who completed over 80% of his passes when not under duress last season. With time and space, Shedeur Sanders can put the ball where he wants to put the ball. That much is for sure. The traits that bothered me on tape that I thought might lead to him being taken late in the first or in the second round was...
All right, last one. We got one more.
Urgency in the pocket. Led the FBS in sacks taken last year. We were talking about this in...
And we're going to do the recap.
Quarterback's got to know the difference between taking a 4-yard sack and a 14-yard sack. An offensive coordinator can, on occasion, dig his way out of that 2nd and 14 hole. A lot harder to do on 2nd and 24. That being said, I'm totally floored that he is still available. We are now at 92 picks. 93 picks into the 2025 NFL Draft.
All right, here's the recap of the break. Remember, you guys still have the hobby, which hopefully I can get it tomorrow, if not Monday at the latest. That's what UPS said.
That's not him.
All right, here's all the hits. Here's the recap.
Thanks. But he's not going to beat you running, you know, like Jalen Milroe. And, you know, you sort of wonder sometimes if he is as many advantages as that might have given him in terms of coming up of being Deion Sanders' son. If now people looking at him expect to see one thing and they don't see it, and it makes them not evaluate everything they see that's positive in the same way that they might. Pete, you have a little insight. Pete Thamel's back with us now on exactly where we stand and what's going on with Shedeur Sanders.
Sure, Reese. Well, there's two legitimate opportunities for Shedeur Sanders to go here before the end of the 3rd round. We have a Browns pick, and then we have back-to-back Raiders picks before the 3rd round ends here. And those would be opportunities for him to become QB5 in this draft. Remember now, we're 90-some-odd picks in here. We've only had 4 quarterbacks go. Remember last year, we had 6 quarterbacks go in the first 12 picks of the draft. This is just a radically different draft for college quarterbacks.
That was nice.
The issue now is, for a franchise, you bring Shedeur Sanders and have him become your backup quarterback and develop him and grow him. We just heard about the plan for Seattle that Field talked about, that they're going to bring along Milroe. A team clearly in this spot or beyond is going to have to do that for Shedeur Sanders. Bring him in. He is not going to be an immediate contributor. Can a franchise bring him in and have him grow? Certainly Nick has highlighted throughout the week here the ability for Shedeur Sanders to throw in rhythm when he was in that mode. He has to eliminate, according to scouts, some of the pirouetting away from the defensive end, some of the athletic things that won't translate. So there's a good chance he goes before the end of the night here with a couple more cracks. We'll see if the NFL wants Shedeur Sanders before the end of round 3.
The other thing, too, and there's no way, because everybody's going to have a different perspective of what a conversation is, but there's so much good tape there. You just wonder if the teams that needed a quarterback for whatever reason, it wasn't the type of interview they'd hoped for, they didn't vibe with it, didn't fit. I mean, it's a difficult thing to figure out because Shedeur put up numbers. I mean, the tape looks a certain way. Let's go down to the podium now. Browns on the clock.
With the 94th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Dillon Gabriel, quarterback, Oregon.
Wow. So Dillon Gabriel goes to the Browns out of Oregon. Now, Nick, I know that you were a big fan of the way he played. You see Dillon and his family celebrating, well-traveled, started at UCF, went to Oklahoma, played at Oregon, outstanding at all 3 stops. And really, if he were bigger, it's your belief that we would not be waiting this long on this guy.
You know, people do all these things about measurables, and there's only a few quarterbacks less than 6 foot that ever made it big in the NFL, but as a player, this guy throws the ball on time. He's quick. He's smart. He gets the ball of his hand. He's athletic enough and quick enough that he can move in the pocket and he can run if he needs to. I mean, this guy was very, very efficient as a college quarterback this season, and I can see why the Browns like him.
Yeah, he's good out of the pocket as a runner. He had the second most rushing touchdowns by any quarterback in the FBS during the 2023 season. I like his in-pocket navigation skills as well, Coach. He has some emergent ability inside the pocket. He's got this rapid-fire relief, and it kind of makes up for that lack of premier arm strength, right? He's not going to be the guy that just cuts the wing and throws the ball 50 yards down the field at this excessive RPMs, but if you play in an offense which is predicated upon some rhythm and some touch passing, I do think Dylan Gabriel adds to your offensive portfolio.
I don't know if it's because he's from Hawaii and he's left-handed, but he reminds me of two.
He sure does.
Could do a lot worse than that.
And then we got the big ones. Bo Nix, Uptown. Lamar Jackson, Downtown. And the Justin Herbert auto.
Don't worry. Dash
We got the points we're going to randomize.
so you can skip the trip to the grocery store and stay right
And
where you
then
need to be. Dash Pass by DoorDash. Your door to more savings.
the slabs. That was the recap of the break. And remember, you guys still have that hobby box that's going to get ripped. Hopefully tomorrow, if not Monday at the latest. Thank you for joining the break. Peace.
In life, we're all going in different directions. Even though we're different, we all want better health. Who doesn't want that? That's why at Harvard Health
Thank you.